After visiting Isfahan's bazaar, we went to visit some outstanding historical works in Naqsh-e Square.
A lot of doors, one more at the back of the wall, one there, and that's why in the courtyard we have some platforms. According to Islam, some specific.
Mosques were the social, political, and religious centers for Muslims. Therefore, design of the mosques was extremely important. Much attention has been paid to the structure of the mosques, and special consideration has been given to their architectural design. The architecture of the Safavid period had many ups and downs, which were related to the king's attention and interest in art and architecture, as well as his worthiness in governance.
The small chisels and hammer cut them out of these, and later once they come to the final shape, which can be something like this, they wash the paper out. So you see there's a paper there now.
Due to Shah Ismail I's interest in art and culture, architects created new buildings on his orders. In Naqsh-e Square of Isfahan, which is usually one of the first tourist attractions that travelers visit, there are several buildings left from the Safavid era, one of the most important of which is the Imam Mosque.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
The unique architecture, tiling, plastering, and decorations made on this mosque have turned it into one of the most beautiful architectural masterpieces of the Safavid era. What distinguishes this mosque from other mosques of the era is its different architectural plan and its unique tilings, marquetry, and decorations. 7th century, Shah Abbas ordered the construction of Sheikh Lotfollah Mosque. It took 18 years to complete this mosque. Arthur Pope, the American art historian, has expressed the building's perfection in one sentence: "This work can hardly be considered the product of human hands." In addition to its historical and religious value, Sheikh Lotfollah Mosque is famous for its architecture. Ali Qapu Palace is as old as the Safavid period. Ali Qapu Palace in front of Sheikh Lotfollah Mosque was considered as the place for dealing with the affairs of the country and Iranian kings. The first and second floors of Ali Qapu Palace were reserved for the palace's staff and guards, and this can be recognized by its simplicity and lack of lively colors. The sixth and the last floor of Ali Qapu Palace is known as the Music Hall or Sound Room. The room where the king and royal musicians gathered and enjoyed the music. In the past, kings used to sit on the porch of Ali Qapu Palace and watch authentic and attractive Iranian polo matches in the middle of Naqsh-e Square.
So the influence of the painting.
Finally, we returned to Naqsh-e Square, where, overwhelmed by the beauty of the market, we took refuge in a beautiful carpet shop.
Do you have any information about Persian?
Not really.
Are you a good student? For this reason, there is no pile, okay? And the material of cleaning mostly is wool, because it is made by nomads in Iran, and nomads, you know, they have much strong and they follow pattern and design. There is a similar patterns, but on this one we cannot see any mistake and any, how can I explain for you, because of the pattern and design should be a perfect, and design should be perfect without any mistake on this one, and if they do any mistake on it, they will take it out and they will try again. Of course, number of knots mostly are more than nomad rugs, because nomad people just they produce something for covering tents and chadors, but city rugs has more knots. The four-season design or Persian garden design, and the material of carpet is wool. Base of the carpet it is cotton. When you turn it from the wrong side, you can see the quality of carpet, and of course there is number of knots, and this one has maximum 16 knots per square centimeter, just 4 per 4. And to weave one carpet like this, it takes time around about 2 or 3 months maximum. Now we arrive to Gashgai nomad. They live in Fars province near Shiraz city. Mostly are the geometric patterns. There is the full of history on this design. Anyway, the material of carpet, it is 100% wool, but this is the wool from the baby sheeps or lamb's wool, from the neck of the sheeps we call it, or sometimes we call it as a pashmina. The number of knot is 36. Time of the weaving is roughly 5 or 6 months, depend on weavers. Then we have very unusual rugs from the nomad. This is the carpet from north of Iran near Caspian Sea. The name of nomad is Turkmen. It was on Silk Road. And to remember that which they used in that time, elephant or camel, this is a symbol of elephant or camel step patterns, and material of carpet, it is 100% lamb's wool. Normally, between Isfahan and Yazd city, in Isfahan province, it is on desert, it is the traditional town in desert, and to remember deserts, you can see cream and beige, also blue to remember desert and blue sky. Material of carpet is wool and white colors are silk and base is cotton. When you turn it from wrong side, you can see like in front side. This one has 64 knots per square centimeter, roughly 10 months up to 1 year. Of the carpet from Isfahan is 100% silk, and the rest is silk and lamb's wool. This is the right side, and when we turn it from other side, you can see it's better than in front side, because this one has 81 knots per square centimeter. Again, time of the weaving is more than 1.5 years. This is as an example, was the chemical dyes, and we already washed, and all the colors are running, goes mixed, because it was the chemical and the chemical colors, and it's not good to use on the hand. Look at this one, please. This is very unique piece. Of course, it's older than me, but was hanging on the wall. It is roughly 80 years old. Most of the colors are from saffron. We take 39 different, because just a small family in Iran, they produce this piece of art. But this is a pure silk carpet, 100% silk and natural dyes. And the design of carpet, we call it as a Zoroastrian design. But this one has very unusual. This one has the maximum number of knots, which is very unusual on rug, which is 169 knots per square centimeter.